but in the end, they caught her. On June 21st, 2018, the sun had barely risen when tragedy struck in the haunting wilderness of Malibu, California. It was supposed to be a weekend filled with laughter and carefree joy for Tristan Bodet, a man with an unshakable love for the great outdoors. Along with his two young daughters, aged 2 and 4, they set out for an idyllic camping trip, a peaceful getaway in the rugged, untamed beauty of Malibu Creek State Park. But lurking in the shadows, something far more sinister was about to unfold, something no one could have anticipated. The story begins days earlier, on Sunday, June 17, 2018, Father's Day. Tristan Bodet, 35, had checked the weather forecast for Orange County, California, ensuring that the beach would be clear and perfect for the family's planned outing. The day promised sun, warmth, and a sense of serenity. A day he had eagerly anticipated. The weather app showed a promising report, and to Tristan this was an invitation to escape into the wilderness with his wife, Erica, and their 2 little girls. Tristan, a seasoned outdoorsman, had always found solace in nature. It was where he truly came alive, whether he was at the beach, hiking, or camping. His daughters, though young, had already fallen under the spell of nature's wonder, and they adored the adventures that came with it. Erica, his wife, was more hesitant about the outdoors, but Tristan always made it work, going out of his way to make her feel comfortable, often bringing along a blow-up mattress for her during their camping trips, knowing it was one of the little comforts she cherished. But Erica's love for the outdoors didn't match Tristan's deep affection for it. She carried with her a certain weight, an anxiety rooted in a traumatic childhood experience when she lost her father at the tender age of 8. That loss instilled in her a constant fear, a gnawing worry that something terrible could strike at any moment. Despite this, Erica went along with Tristan's plans, hoping to enjoy the day at the beach. The family spent the afternoon at the shore, where the kids squealed with joy as they ran in and out of the shallow waves, their laughter echoing in the air. Erica, sitting in a beach chair with a book, looked up occasionally, watching the carefree moments of her family. For a fleeting moment, she felt peace. The worries, the fears that gripped her so tightly, seemed distant, washed away by the innocence and joy before her. But little did she know this moment of happiness would soon be shattered forever. Fast forward to June 21st, 2018, and the chaos of everyday life had taken over again. Erica was at home studying for a crucial medical exam she was set to take the next day, but her mind was not fully on her work. Tristan had been at the house with her and the girls, and the noise and distractions made it hard to concentrate. The family was about to move to San Francisco, and the stress was mounting. Tristan, ever the understanding and calm presence in her life, made an executive decision. He would take the girls away for a weekend camping trip to give Erica the space she needed to study. He booked a spot at a campground in Malibu, a beautiful scenic area far removed from the bustling life they led in Orange County. He even arranged for his brother-in-law, Scott, and his 2 young children to join them. Despite her worry, Erica agreed, knowing that Tristan would take good care of the girls. That evening, Tristan packed up the car, loaded with camping gear, the kids' bikes, and toys. As Erica saw him off, a nagging feeling lingered in her gut. She couldn't shake the thought that something bad might happen, but Tristan waved it off with his usual carefree demeanor. And as he kissed her goodbye, he reassured her everything would be fine. That was the last time Erica saw her husband alive. The next morning, Erica woke early, anxiety prickling at her skin. She had stayed up late studying, but now it was time to focus on her exam. As she was preparing, there came an unexpected knock at the door. It was 6:45 a.m., far too early for a casual visit. With a sinking feeling, she went to answer the door. What she saw on the other side froze her blood. Standing there was her sister-in-law, Priscilla. The look on her face was unmistakable, frazzled, distressed, and desperate. In an instant, Erica knew that something was horribly wrong. Her worst fears were confirmed when Priscilla delivered the heartbreaking news. Tristan was dead. Priscilla's voice trembled as she explained that Tristan and the girls had arrived at the campground in Malibu the day before, checked in, and set up camp. Everything seemed fine until the early hours of that morning when a gunshot shattered